Is this it? I'm sure you must have read it.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sure you must have read the FIR.
Yes.
Can you point out where are the ingredients of the offense in the FIR? Where are the allegations constituting those offenses in the FIR? It has been drafted in such a way that it can be quashed, if not by this court, at least by the Supreme Court on the plea that nothing is there in the FIR which constitutes a cognizant offense. Read it out, please read out the entire FIR. Who's drafted this?
No, I'm not being drafted.
You are certainly not you. It was not the Advocate General's job or the AG officer's job.
Your Lordship may kindly appreciate one thing. Yesterday, Your Lordship was kind enough to direct me to register the FIR within 4 hours. Now, that direction has been complied with. The whole order, the entire order which Your Lordship has passed is part of this FIR.
Where is it?
ये देखिए आप नीचे से तीसरी लाइन दिनांक 14/5/2025 का पूर्ण आदेश संलग्न, पूरा आदेश उसके साथ संलग्न,
आदेश
संलग्न है
आदेश के अनुपात।
हाँ,
और that is not annexed with this.
नहीं सर, यहाँ पर ये तो हमको हमने मांगा है, वो रिकॉर्ड पे सब संलग्न है। और लास्ट लाइन देखेंगे आप अंतर्गत
11:27 BD, but doesn't matter. It's been registered yesterday night, I think, at 23:27 hours.
8 बजे हो गया साहब।
But that we're not going into that. That's not the issue. But the thing is, must be there. There's a fire.
सर 7:55 तो हुआ है।
Order must have been rather than say it's annexed. If it is annexed to the order, it annexed to the FIR. Can it be read as a part of the FIR?
सर वो मैं बुला लेता हूँ, लेकिन आई एम मेकिंग दिस स्टेटमेंट, इट इज मेंशन्ड इन द FIR।
And my note, what does it say?
इसमें सर देख रहे हैं दिनांक 14/5/2025 का पूर्ण आदेश संलग्न है इस FIR के साथ। नहीं सर देखिए, मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट, कॉग्नाइजेबल ऑफेंस नहीं होता तो FIR कैसे होगा? नहीं, मेरा एक निवेदन है।
Sir, we are asking, there are the contents of that offence. The allegation must come out as is there in that order, in the body of the FIR itself.
सर मेरा एक निवेदन है सर, FIR ये हो गया है, नीचे वाली लाइन भी पढ़ना उचित होगा अगर आप उचित समझे तो। इसको विवेचना में सर नीचे थोड़ा सा पढ़ेंगे तो सर, प्रथम सूचना रिपोर्ट पंजीबद्ध कर मामला विवेचना में लिया गया। अब सर
अगर इतना ही करना था तो ऊपर का हिस्सा की जरूरत नहीं। अगर सिर्फ आदेश का इलेक्शन बनाने से अगर FIR के एलिमेंट्स की पूर्ति हो जाती तो ऊपर वाले हिस्से की जरूरत नहीं। दैट इज मीडिया के विवेक प्रकाश को संबोधन का माननीय उच्च न्यायालय जबलपुर द्वारा स्वयं संज्ञान देते हुए WT-100 को का आदेश पारित किया। आदेश के पैरा क्रमांक 111 में जो डायरेक्शन दिए गए उसको इंक्लूड किया गया है इन द बॉडी ऑफ द FIR।
मैं पढ़ देता हूँ एक बार पूरा आपके लिए।
करेक्टेड बाय द ऑर्डर टुडे, विल हैव दैट करेक्टेड बाय द ऑर्डर।
सर मैं इतना आप जो कहेंगे हम लोग उसका कंप्लायंस करेंगे सर। लेकिन सर मुझे आई एम वेरी सॉरी सर, आई एम वेरी सॉरी टू से सर, काइंडली I am making a most humble prayer, my lord, this honorable court may not draw or may not move with any kind of presumption that we are providing shield to the. But this is, my lord, the opening remark of the honorable court.
What is that?
My lord, that the FIR is drafted in such a way that it would help the accused person. No, that is not our intention.
Look, I'm not speaking of the intention at all. I'm speaking about what is there in the FIR.
My lord, whatever, my lord, if finding some errors in that, your lordship, my lord, we are always open to comply with the directions of the honorable court. But our intention may not be doubted, my lord. This is my respectful submission.
The intention is always to be gleaned from the act.
Yes.
The act only shows that what should constitute the elements of the FIR are not there. It only says that the order is annexed. That is all.
Sir, विवेचना में क्या होगा फिर? सर आज FIR योर लॉर्डशिप में काइंडली अप्रिशिएट सर ठीक है, आई विल नॉट मेक एनी सबमिशंस योर लॉर्डशिप मे पास एनी ऑर्डर, माय लॉर्ड, वी विल कंप्लाई विद।
में अपराध हुआ, इन धाराओं का अपराध हुआ, इसने अपराध किया या अज्ञात का अपराध किया। ये तीन चीजें जरूर होनी चाहिए कि क्या अपराध हुआ, कहाँ है वो बात कि क्या अपराध धाराएं जिसमें इस काम नहीं छुपाए।
लिखा है उसमें, आम सभा में ऐसा कहा मैडम, प्लीज पढ़ लेंगे। और मैं एक निवेदन कर रहा हूँ, हम एक निवेदन करना चाहते हैं। मैं सर एक निवेदन बस कर, मुझे थोड़ा सा दुख यह है कि मेरे को कम से कम शक की नजर से स्टेट को ना देखा जाए सर, नहीं, क्योंकि सर ये कहा सर आपने, चूंकि ओपनिंग सर दी ओपनिंग सेंटेंस मेड बाय द ऑनरेबल कोर्ट इज माय लॉर्ड that it has been drafted in such a way, my lord, within 4 hours we have complied with the directions of the honorable court, and my lord, we are still open to comply with any direction, whatever correction, my lord.
Is it 4 hours and the FIR is registered at 23-27 hours?
नहीं सर, कुछ मेरा एक निवेदन
We are
सर,
notwithstanding, we don't have a problem with that. I see the FIR has been registered.
जी।
But
सर थोड़ा सा आप ये देख लेंगे सर, टाइम देख लेंगे सर, टाइम देख लेंगे। पहले पे 19:55 बजे, 19:55, और टाइम लाइन सर यहां से क्या हुआ, आपका ऑर्डर निकला है सर 17:11 पे साइन होके 5:11। 17:57 पे हमने कम्युनिकेट किया डीजीपी को, डीजीपी से गया आईजी इंदौर, फिर एसपी रूरल। जी,
but what we're not satisfied is with the contents.
आप जैसा बोलेंगे सर हम कंप्लाई करेंगे।
We correct that by
बिल्कुल सर, आप जैसा बोलेंगे हम कंप्लाई देंगे। एक बार एफआईआर पढ़ दूं सर, थोड़ा सा, है ना, एक बार मैं आपके लिए पढ़ देता हूँ। मैं थाना मानपुर में उप निरीक्षक के पद पर पदस्थ हूँ। दिनांक 12/5/2025 को थाना मानपुर के ग्राम रायकुंडा में हलमा कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया गया। नाउ दिस इज द डेट ऑफ द इंसिडेंट। उक्त कार्यक्रम में सो एंड सो द्वारा आम सभा को संबोधित किया गया। उनके संबोधन के कुछ अंश प्रिंट, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक तथा सोशल मीडिया में वायरल हुए। अब ये सब जो होगा वो पार्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेट और मटेरियल है सर। मीडिया में प्रकाशित उक्त संबोधन का माननीय उच्च न्यायालय जबलपुर द्वारा स्वमेव संज्ञान लेते हुए WP नंबर इतना कोर्ट ऑन इट्स ओन मोशन वर्सेस द स्टेट ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश दिनांक 14/5/2025 को आदेश पारित किया। उक्त आदेश के पैरा क्रमांक 11 में निम्न उद्धृत है। ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ व्हाट हैज बीन ऑब्जर्व्ड हियरइन अबव, दिस कोर्ट डायरेक्ट्स द डायरेक्टर जनरल ऑफ पुलिस ऑफ मध्य प्रदेश टू रजिस्टर forthwith an FIR against so and so for offences under section 152, 196 1B and 197 1C of the BNS. The same must be done by today evening, failing which tomorrow, when the matter is listed, the court may contemplate proceedings against the Director General of Police of the state for contempt of this order. The AG office is directed that this order shall be transmitted forthwith to the Office of Director General of Police of a state and ensure that it is done. List this case on the top of list tomorrow, 15/5/2025, within bracket. The registrar IP of the court is requested to collect all the link. I'm sorry, this is to the video of that disparaging speech made by so and so, in addition to the link mentioned in para 1 supra. Now bracket. दिनांक 14/5/2025 का पूर्ण आदेश संलग्न है। अतः उक्त आदेश के, अब ये इंपॉर्टेंट, अतः उक्त आदेश के अनुपालन में सो एंड सो के विरुद्ध भारतीय न्याय संहिता 2023 की धारा 152, 196 1 का तथा 197 1 का के अंतर्गत प्रथम सूचना रिपोर्ट पंजीबद्ध कर विवेचना में लिया जाता है। पूरा ऑर्डर है सर उसमें, जी पूरा ऑर्डर है सर। प्लेस ऑफ डेट ऑफ इंसिडेंट है, प्लेस ऑफ इंसिडेंट है सर, और जो डायरेक्शंस है इसमें सर एफआईआर को जस्टिफाई करने के लिए देयर इज अ डायरेक्शन, देयरफॉर दिस एफआईआर इज रजिस्टर्ड एंड नाउ मैटर इज अंडर इन्वेस्टिगेशन। सारा न्यूज़पेपर क्लिपिंग दैट इज पार्ट ऑफ द इन्वेस्टिगेशन सर, और उसमें सर अब आगे बहुत सारी चीजें होना बाकी है सर।
सारी चीज नहीं है इसमें। In an investigation, this is not a case of murder or a blind murder or circumstantial evidence. There is one speech, the evidence is there of that speech. There are very few, a little bit, there are hardly investigations that is being done. And then of course it is for the police to decide
Ji, ji.
where is it the final report, whether it will be a charge sheet or whether it will be.
Ji.
That's up to the police.
जी
But show me here where is the allegation against the man as to what he did for which the FIR has been used. And except for saying that the order of the High Court dated 14/5/2025 is ends here. Where is it in paragraph?
Here, your FPS reduced only the direction given by the court to PG. कोर्ट ने उस व्यक्ति के लिए जो ऑब्जर्व किया उसका तो कोई जिक्र ही नहीं है, सिर्फ डायरेक्शंस जो दी जा रही है उस व्यक्ति के एक्ट के बारे में कोर्ट ने एलैबोरेट ऑर्डर पास किया, वो कहीं जिक्र नहीं है क्या क्या करके उसने ये धारा के ऑफिस you are really reaching here the directions given to you.
You know
नहीं
why?
उसको लेकिन अपन
देखिए,
जो
साहब।
ब्रैकेट के अंदर का कंटेंट है उसे कृपया करके उसको भी पढ़ना होगा
Sir,
जी
FIRs get quashed because paragraph 12 does not reflect the ingredients of the offense or the allegation. That is the reason for quashing an FIR. This FIR, if it goes before an independent court, can be quashed. Why? Because there is no description of what the offense is, except for saying that the order dated so and so the next year. Doesn't even say that it shall be read as a part and parcel of paragraph 12 of the FIR. And that is why I said it is suspicious. That's why I said, you see, the thing is, we draw our inferences not facts that are there before us. I can understand an inference drawn by us if is not supported by facts, you can say it is arbitrary. But here, you have an FIR which has been so drafted that if not, perhaps not the discovered, it is the Supreme Court, if they shown under Article 32, no offense made out, sir. It only says that certain directions are given. And directions that have been given to the AG office or to the Director General, this is the ingredients of an offense. It's not an ingredient of it. We'll correct that today by our own past, that we pass away. We're going to monitor this because this will be repeated otherwise. We'll monitor the investigation periodically and ensure whichever way it goes. There are no directions that will be given to the police. Whether you want to file a final report or a charge sheet, no such directions at all. But once this continues, we check the place before this court, before it has filed into the fact. That we will follow. So, pursuant to the order passed from pursuant to the order dated 14/5/2025, passed by this court, which had directed the state to register an FIR against Mr. Vijay Shah, as sitting minister of this, where the state public stage. The state has complied and has registered FIR number 1/2025 of CS12 District Bihar. Indore, Bihar. The offences are under section 153, 196 (1B) and 196 (1C) of the BNS. This court has examined paragraph 12. Next paragraph. This court has examined paragraph 12 of the FIR, which must necessarily lay down the ingredients of the offence by connecting it to the act of the offender. Full stop. The FIR is brief. FIR is brief. Full stop. However, the briefness of the FIR is not the problem before this court. Having gone through the FIR in its entirety, there is not a single mention of the actions of the accused, actions of the suspect, actions of the suspect, which would satisfy the ingredients of the offences which have been registered against him. In fact, this court deems it necessary to reproduce the relevant portion of the FIR. It states, inverted commas, on the basis of what has been observed here and above, This court directs the Director General of Police of Madhya Pradesh to register forthwith an FIR against Minister Vijay Shah for offences under sections 152, 196, 1B and 197, 1C of the BNS. The same must be done by today evening, failing which tomorrow, when the matter is listed, the court may contemplate proceeding against the Director General of Police of the state for contempt of this order. Full stop. The AG office is directed that this order shall be transmitted forthwith to the office of Director General of Police of State and ensure that it is done. Full stop. This is case on top of the list tomorrow within bracket 15/5/2025 bracket closed. The registrar IT of the court is requested to collect all the links related to the video of the disparaging speech made by Mr. Vijay Shah in addition to the link mentioned in para 1 supra. Full stop. Within bracket. दिनांक 14/5/2025 का पूर्ण आदेश संलग्न है ब्रैकेट क्लोज। अतः उक्त आदेश के अनुपालन में श्री विजय शाह के विरुद्ध भारतीय न्याय संहिता 2023 की धारा 152, 196, 1 तथा 197, 1 के अंतर्गत प्रथम सूचना रिपोर्ट पंजीबद्ध कर विवेचना में दिया जाता है। The operative portion of paragraph 12 is nothing but the reproduction of the last part of the order passed by the Supreme Court 14/5/2025 and does not have a whisper of the earlier part of the order, which lays down in detail the actions of the suspect, or actions of the suspect, and how they constitute an offence under each of the sections mentioned here and above. Full stop. Next paragraph. The law relating to washing of affairs is well settled. Full stop. An FIR can be quashed where the ingredients or the contents of paragraph 12, which lays down which provides for a description of the actions of the accused public suspect, which constitutes an offence, has not been reproduced in this particular paragraph. What is the disturbance behind these? I don't want any disturbance here. If you want to speak, please leave the court and speak outside the court. Yes, that was the last slide. It's not even introduced in the particular paragraph. Full stop.